Not too promising on this one. This looks good. That looks good. That looks good. Uh-oh. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. Let's find out. I hope this is recording. It probably isn't. Or the audio's messed up. I don't have the fancy audio gear. And I don't care to have it. I just maybe I'll get it. Do you want to see me with headphones and I don't want to see that. Okay. So I really like this album. And saw an opportunity to get an original UK pressing. I'm checking because I was noticing the last, like a week or two ago, I started finding. I started finding. I was opening up 45s that had been sent to me, and like some of them took like uh, exceptional care in wrapping them, and some places they were like the record stores, and they included little stickers or little you know shop information, business cards, things like that. But anyway, so this is Chris McCartney, folks. I've never had a UK pressing of this. And so found one from the UK. Great shape. Looked like it was in great shape anyway, and it was reasonable, and the shipping was reasonable. And one thing I noticed was that I know that this is pretty standard. You will find rounded corners. I've got a lot of UK pressings, and they have rounded corners on the inners. But I also found a number of these that had the corners cut in a slash, just sharp cut like that. And this was the only one that popped up that had the rounded corners. Is this earlier than those? Is this later than those? Is it cut? Are these pressed somewhere else, made somewhere else? I don't know. Something to look into. I don't care how they put the vinyl in here too well, but the vinyl itself is, we all know that. That's backwards. I mean, it's funny. Hopefully it'll show up normal when I post this. So, yeah, this is in great shape. And it's one of my favorite albums. Oh, this has got a visual scratch. But I don't feel it. Someone else recently posted that this was their favorite Wings album because it was the most like a band album, and maybe that's why I like it so much. Maybe it's because everybody takes a turn singing a song. In some cases, the song is, it's a McCartney song, but somebody else is singing it. So it could be a variety of things. I just like the album because of the variety of it. Sometimes I remember when I first got it, well, I didn't go to look to see if the corners seemed to be fine. So nothing to worry about. The album just had a lot of variety in it, and sometimes I was confused as to, is that Paul's voice or is that somebody else's voice? So I enjoyed the fact that it was, it sounded like an album. I don't think I was thinking that at the time, but now when I've heard this other person's, I can't remember the name of their channel, talking about this as being their favorite album, and why I think that's what I was hearing was, I wasn't hearing a Paul McCartney album. It was called Wings. I was hearing a Wings album, and it came out just after Venus and Mars, one of my favorite albums, and then their big tour. So it's like, here's one more thing with a few songs we can play on the tour. All right, I've got a couple more 33 1/3s. We will open these it's fragile. And again, you know, now it's interesting. I kind of wish I had made a video when I was opening up those other 45s like a week or so ago. But I didn't. But I was thinking to myself, this would have been kind of neat to have shown the other things that the shop owners were including handwritten notes and information about their shop, and they were all coming from the UK, so that was really kind of neat. Made me want to go and visit their shop at one point. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't. This was a like a full album-sized package, but what came in it? A 45, and that's fine. That is fine. Going to be making a trip to the recycling bin soon. So anyway, let's see what 45 it is. It is. Oh, it's 2. That's right. I got 2. All right. So one of my favorite albums is London Town. And one of the things I like about it is the artwork. And I found a South African pressing of With a Little Luck and Backwards Traveler cufflink in an EMI company sleeve, which is kind of interesting. But I love the custom artwork that came with everything to do with this album. And of course in the US, it's not a solid center. It's got the big hole cut in it, and when you cut the big hole in it for the 45s, you lose a lot of that artwork. So I like these solid centers because you get all of that artwork, and it just looks nicer. So this is a great, very cool. I think this is the first South African pressing I have ever owned, which is interesting. I don't see yet what it is that delineates it as a South African pressing, but I'll be looking for it. The Adventures of the Cat Behind the Door continues. And this one's all right. So this is not a South African pressing, but it is a demo record, not for sale. Wings, and I really want to get more of these, but it's got the A stamp on it, and it has some radio station writing on it. I'm going to have to look and see because KHR9, don't know what that is. But in the center, and you can see it a little bit better here, and this is London Town, and I'm carrying. In the center down below here, below the bridge, you can read where it says demo record, not for sale. And then here, this is obviously the same thing, below the bridge, and then above that the A. So this is the A side. I've always wondered, do people come along and just print an A on there or print demo and then trying to get the value up on it? But I'm not saying that the seller did that, but somebody might have done that somewhere along the line. But I don't think so. I don't, it seems like a lot of work to go to, and it seems like it would be easily, kind of debunked, so to say. But anyway, this is pretty wonderful there. I can't see what I'm showing you, but it's crooked. Anyway, this is a good place to end this particular edition, whatever I'm going to call this. So thank you, and thanks for watching. And you're going to see a few more with the same t-shirt because I'll make a bunch of these at once and just upload them as I feel like it. Anyway, wait, I was going to do, but we're coming up on 10 minutes. We're at 10 minutes. So I will continue with the, hopefully, 33 and a third, which I only have one more left. So we're going to do a mix of things. I hoped to do just the 45s by themselves, but this ended up being two 45s and a 33 and a third box. Anyway, take care, and I'll see you in episode 3.